Between the Hakosuka D-Spec and the Rocket Bunny R35, which car is worth keeping in AR? Hello geeks! I hope you're well and welcome to another video. Thank you to all of you for supporting the last few episodes, including my Korean cover. La 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 Romantic Sunday. With all this stuff happening all around us, I sincerely hope that you are staying healthy with the people who matter to you. Today we're going to do a review of two awesome cars in Assoluto Racing, the 2000 GTR Hakosuka and the Rocket Bunny PANDEM R35. These are some of the crazy cars on AR, and this video aims to show if it's worth getting these cars in the game. But before we proceed, let me share with you a great place that you can visit here in Parañaque City. As you can see, we're out of the house for this episode, and as a disclaimer, we're observing the health protocols, keeping away from most people. So let me share with you some exceptional resources for your personal journey, especially in this pandemic.
CSM Publishing has an ongoing on-site book fair called READJOICE, an early Christmas treat for everyone. You can find here a wide range of books and learning resources for children and adults. And if you're undergoing some sort of struggle in this pandemic, there's a lot of inspirational reads here to get you through. Check out the link to CSM Publishing's social media channels in the description box. And if you're in the area, do drop by and buy a gift for someone or even yourself. Go ahead, you deserve a book or two, or more. And back to the video. The Hakosuka or Box Skyline is the first Nissan car to carry the vaunted GTR badge. That's why it is also known as Godzilla's grandfather, because the famous R32 Godzilla is its direct descendant. With its famous inline 6-cylinder S20, the Hakosuka established a record 50 consecutive victories in the domestic touring car circuit. Its rivalry with the Porsche 904 cemented the Hakosuka as a racing legend. AR has the 2000 GTR in the dealership, as well as a D-Spec version available exclusively via the import's gacha system. The R35, nicknamed Godzilla's son, is one of the more popular cars not only in AR, but even in real life. The R35 is a current generation of GTR, directly descended from the Hakosuka. This particular version is modded by Rocket Bunny, or PANDEM in the US, and features over 1080 horsepower output and an aggressive wide-body stance. The R35's popularity, together with the crazy Rocket Bunny mods, makes this car one of the more sought-after imports in Assoluto Racing.
So, which of these two cars are worth getting and keeping in AR? We send each car on a hot lap of Yamagata circuit in stock and modified setups, and then rate their performance and driving experience. Afterwards, we test them against the Sim AI to rate their racing ability. As a disclaimer, be informed that I'm running AR version 2.7 and I'm comparing the D-Spec Hakosuka with the PANDEM R35. Also, although the scores I'm giving are quite objective, the driving experience as a whole is still quite subjective.
The Hakosuka D-Spec comes standard with racing exhaust, brakes, and suspension, along with a fully upgraded engine and turbo. Even without adjustments, this car is pretty wild. The acceleration is intense. You can almost feel being pushed down on your seat. It's quite easy to go over the limit with this car. So with a few adjustments and consistent driving, I would say it's possible to have some pretty decent lap times.
Is this fast? Can it do under 6 minutes on the Nürburgring?
Against the Sim AI though, this car is easily bullied. But it can hold its own. And with some clever driving, it is even possible to win. I would say the R35 is a pretty overwhelming car. With racing exhaust, brakes and suspension, along with the Stage 4 engine and Stage 3 turbo, it is very easy to go over the limit. But the 4-wheel drive can be more forgiving than most rear-wheel drive cars, which I think makes the GTR a crowd favorite. To get the best lap times, it is best to set up the car to match your preferences and find your personal limit. But on its own, the PANDEM R35 will bully everything with brute force. It somehow makes for a boring car to drive or race in. But then again, if you don't know how to make use of its sheer power, you might find the R35 difficult to drive or even like.
So, between the Hakosuka D-Spec and the Rocket Bunny R35, which car is worth keeping? Personally, I think that both cars are worth a spot in your garage. They are both exceptional cars with a significant racing pedigree, and they can work with your personal racing or driving style. But personally, as a fan of older cars, I prefer the Hakosuka because it's pretty straightforward and you really have to push your limits to get the most out of it. So that's all for today's video, and thank you for watching till the end. I hope you liked it. Do give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers or more for our Race for Hope initiative. That's it, geeks, and I'll see you in the next video. Race on!